So this is where it all pays off. All the hard work that I did, all the hard work that we did, hopefully you guys did, saving money since the coronavirus, so that and budgeting and being frugal since March. This way that you're not selling your cryptocurrency, any spare change that you had, throwing it into whatever cryptocurrency investment that you wanted. This is where it all pays off. Here, look at this. Ethereum up. I was awake at couldn't sleep that whole night when it hit 500 2 nights ago at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning something. Now 5:41. This isn't even refreshed. Bitcoin's gonna break its all-time high, and then once that happens, way up there. Well, 2021, the year of the house, the year of the Rolex. There was some my accomplishments. Next year, it's gonna happen. People said last time in 2017, oh, why are you buying a car? Why aren't you buying a house? And sorry, new camera lens. It didn't make financial sense. It was cheaper for me to live here than it was to buy a house. And I wasn't looking into buying a house in a different state. And I didn't have a reason to leave. I felt okay here. But now with this YouTube channel, I can barely make videos because my neighbors next to me are constantly noisy. And then also, with West Virginia's property taxes, it's gonna be half of what I pay, a quarter of what I pay in rent here to own a house in West Virginia. I have my own big house with tons of space that I'll never fucking use, and it'll just get all dusty. But it makes sense now to buy a house, to get out of this fuckhole. And after being here and actually going out and dealing with the people that I deal with, and fucking this gun charge, and with getting all this shit against me for not doing jack shit to anyone, time to get out. Though hopefully shit doesn't happen in the next year. I'm just trying to keep to myself so I'm not stuck with, because the only reason I'm here now is because I have to go to court for this filing false statement stuff. And hopefully none of this other stuff holds me back, keeping me here for longer. Nothing like that. That's why I'm just staying in my house and doing my own thing, just to make sure I stay out of trouble. Even though it's not even trouble, it's whatever. I still can't do a pull-up. I just end up hanging there until I get a little bit tired. Also, there is some stuff that I learned last time from 2017. I should probably make dedicated videos, but I don't feel like having that type of organization skill. But last time I sold just enough to buy my car, or maybe a little bit more, or something like that. But I never sold at the high with the plan to buy back in once prices dropped, because I didn't want to pay all the taxes on that and think oh, I have to pay all these taxes, then wait years for cryptocurrency prices to go back up and everything. And silly me, for whatever reason, thought we were at the top and it wouldn't go much higher than it did. So I'm oh, 5 or 6 years to pay back the taxes that I paid, or even longer, wasn't worth it to me. But this time I'm going to try to buy back in lower, sell some, buy back in lower. This way, when the price of Bitcoin does crash, I'm not lost on all that wealth. I'll have that wealth in the bank, and then be able to buy back in at a lower price. So give that a try, see what happens this time. Ooh, the best fried rice I ever made. I didn't taste it yet, so I don't know like if what I'm saying is true or a lie. I don't know how to focus this lens. But I fried my eggs before putting in the rice. Usually I do it at the same time, and that's stupid. But the carrots are mushy because they're frozen carrots, and they got mushy. Then the peas are from a can, so they're mushy too. There's shrimp in there. There's garlic, a little bit of ginger, some onion, and some what's that stuff called? Green onions. I'll taste it on camera for you guys. It's good. I don't know if it's like fried rice from the store. It is kind of mushy. But it definitely is the best fried rice I ever made.